Hello, Assalamualaikum, and good morning, everyone. So, you guys are with me again, Teacher Farah. In today's lesson, Unit 4 Learning World, Lesson 2, page 44. Today is Tuesday, 28th September 2021, week 31, and we are in the class of Milang. So, today's lesson aim is to identify the writer's opinions. There are three learning objectives. Number one, understand what opinion is in the form of positive and negative. Number two, read about four schools in Liam Murphy's project and identify whether the opinion is positive or negative. And number three, answer WH questions based on the text read in activity 2. So, without further ado, let's start our lesson. So first we have to get to know what's an opinion. Okay. Opinion in Bahasa Melayu is pendapat, and there are two types of opinions. One is positive and the second one is negative. Okay. Positive opinion is pendapat yang baik and negative opinion is pendapat yang tak baik. Okay. And let's look at the examples of the opinions. So, for the first one, positive opinion. PE is the most interesting subject in school. Students can play and learn outside the classroom. It's fun. So, as you can see, there are two um, words in yellow color that I highlighted in yellow color, which is most interesting and fun. Okay, in Bahasa Melayu, most interesting is sangat menarik atau sangat menyeronokkan. And fun bermaksud seronok. Okay, so for this two words, it is considered as positive opinion. Okay, sebagai pendapat yang baik. Sebab when we do PE, we felt seronok kan dapat berlari dekat padang. Okay. So you can run across the field. You don't have to sit in the class. Okay, so it involves physical activity. Okay, jadi subjek tu menyeronokkan. Thus, it is a positive opinion. Okay, then moving on to second one, which is negative opinion. Okay, the example, history is the most boring subject among all in school. Students have to memorize dates of past events. It took a long time and it's tiring. Okay, so the two words which are red in color, most boring and tiring. Okay, most boring in Bahasa Melayu means bosan and tiring means penat ataupun letih. Okay, so history is subject sejarah. So this is only an example. Okay, so most boring, bosan, and then awak letih, awak penat. So that can be considered as negative opinion. Negative maksudnya tidak baik ataupun perkara yang macam meletihkan dan memenatkan. Alright, okay, so that's the example of the opinions, positive and also negative. And now we're going to read and identify whether the opinions are positive or negative. Okay, for the first one, this is the project by Liam Murphy. Okay, this is a geography class in Bangladesh. The students are studying on a boat school. It is a great idea because transport can be a big problem here when there's a lot of rain. The boat isn't moving at the moment, but at the start and end of the day, it goes along the river to the students' villages. So, is this a positive or negative opinion? As you can see, there is a word that I underlined with the red color, great. Great in bahasa Melayu bermaksud sangat hebat ataupun idea yang sangat bernas, yang sangat bagus. So, it is a positive or negative opinion. It is a positive opinion. Okay, moving on to the second one. Eton College is one of Britain's oldest and most expensive private schools, and it looks like the students are wearing Britain's oldest, most expensive uniforms. Not very practical. They're walking to a lesson. This is a boarding school. Students study, eat, and sleep here. So, like the previous one, the one in underlined in red, which is not very practical. Bila ada perkataan not, when there is a not in your sentence, it is a negative opinion. For the third one, these students in a Chinese primary school aren't sleeping. They're having a break from their maths class and they're doing eye exercises. It's important to relax your eyes when you're studying, and students in China do these exercises twice a day. So, like the previous one, the one in the red, the one which is underlined with the red colored one is important. Okay, important in bahasa Melayu meaning penting. Jadinya it is a positive opinion. Last but not least, right, this is my secondary school in Ireland. We're having a dance class and it's a lot of fun. There are a lot of traditional dances in Ireland. I'm not dancing, I'm watching the dances. Our teachers are playing the musical instruments. So, like the previous, a lot of fun. The underlined word is a lot of fun. So, fun in bahasa Melayu meaning seronok. So, seronok ataupun fun is a positive word. Thus, this is a positive opinion. Okay, so now we are going to the next part, which is the vocabulary section. So, what does words in blue mean? Words in blue in the previous notes, okay, yang dekat depan tadi tu. So, for the first one, boat school. In bahasa Melayu, it is sekolah di atas boat. The second one is private school, which is sekolah swasta, where you have to pay a lot of money to get into this type of school. Okay, the third one, boarding school, which is sekolah berasrama. And the fourth one is primary school, which is sekolah rendah. And last but not least, secondary school, sekolah menengah. So, for your homework, the first one, you have to read the project on page 44 in the textbook and complete the table in the PDPR module, page 4. The second one, you have to reread and answer the WH questions. Reread the project on textbook, page 44, and answer all the questions in the module, page 5. You can take your time in completing your work, and if there is anything that you want, you can text me and feel free to ask me anything. So, with that, we end our lesson for today. Thank you for your attention in today's class. See you next Thursday and stay safe, everyone. Goodbye.